Welcome back, everybody. This is RanqeustLP here, bringing you episode number 25 of Building and Beyond Skyblock Edition. How is everybody doing out there? Today is January 13th, and I am bringing you my quarter 100 episode number 25. It has been such a long time, and I am so excited. So for the past week since last episode, I told you that I had a plan, and that plan was to, number one, get a shop. Now, I don't have a shop as of yet, but let's take a look. I have attained the 15,000 needed to buy a shop, and dang it, I missed it. So yeah, I've gotten the 15,000 to buy my first shop, and that is what we are going to be doing today. Well, at least in this episode. Unfortunately, between now and the time I actually buy the shop, it's going to be about probably a couple days, because I have to wait for the server owner to come on, because I have to buy the shop directly from her. When we come back, I'm not sure when that's going to be. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We will be in one of the markets at our brand new shop. So, until then, guys, we'll see you in a second. Bye-bye. And we are back, folks. RanqeustLP here, finishing episode number 25. It's a couple days later, and some interesting things have happened in the past couple days. So yes, my shop has been purchased, and we will take a look at that in just a moment. But sometimes other users get very generous as far as what they have in their chests, and maybe they don't want to have all this stuff anymore. So what am I looking at here? You there. So they have chest breaking parties and drop parties and things like that, which means that they just give away their stuff because they don't want it. I don't know why they would ever do that, personally. Yeah, so I just couldn't resist, and I had to get a little bit on that action. As you can see, I'm filled with tools that I would not normally make because I make them piece by piece. But I did get some neat stuff. So I got a carrot on a stick. As you can see, I got some nether brick stuff. Not much, but just a little bit of glowstone dust. Some more wool, if you will. So yeah, and I got probably about 4 or 5 chests full of stuff. So it's gonna just take me quick moment to put all this stuff away, and when we come back, I am gonna finish up. Dang it, I left my sword or my axe. When I come back, we are going to take a look at the shop, among a couple other things. So alright, guys, I will be back in a second. See you then. Actually, folks, before we start the shop, it has come to my attention that I have gone this entire series without placing my first house. And so what better place to do it than the top of the world? Alright, so I did get a bed from the chest breaking party I went to. Boom. And I can't sleep in it. Well, unfortunately, Mama always told me not to jump on the bed because occasionally you could fall off, and then, oh goodness, where am I gonna? Oh, and I died. 41,000 for my score. Oh man, I thought I had it. Dang it. But that's funny for everybody else. And then I respawn at spawn. Hello, everybody. Good thing is that all my stuff is just right there. Dang it. Looks like my feather falling forward could not protect me there. All right. So now that we move on, let's head. Let me cut the video here while I head back up. And if you see that brown line, that is another special thing. So I will see you in a second. Alright folks, we are back and let's take a look real quick. So, after last video, I wanted to kind of get a semblance of where things were going, and I realized that I could not do that until I found the perimeter. So what I did was I had my road that went off that way, and so I built out to where the game says that you are now leaving your protected zone right over there, and so I built a line of half slab or oak half slabs all the way around, bink bink. And so in here we have our 149 by 149 square. So if you see, it's actually rather interesting where we've been building, right? So spawn was right about there, which was pretty close to center. This pole actually marks the center spot of the island, okay? And so I built it off from the side of our mob trap for that reason, because I didn't want to block any views, so I went up, over, and then up all the way to the top. So yeah, so this is pretty sweet, and it kind of shows us where we have to grow and where we don't have to grow, right? So in our animal section here, I was thinking possibly of shifting a road around this way to have pens back this way, and it doesn't look like we have that option. So what I was thinking is we may end up, actually, we may still have that road come around this way, bloop, but I may have it kind of circle in, and then possibly have a lot of stuff over here. I mean, we've got plenty of room there. There's actually a lot of room in the corner, so we could actually have the sheeps in here, or we could choose to have, you know, a large sheep pen area right in here. So that is good. Now, another thing that we have is, let me, ooh, this is dangerous. Okay. We have quite a bit of room behind our tree farm, which is exciting because I was actually worried about that. So what I was thinking is we have two options. We can either have it go straight back and hit the barrier, kind of like a square, or we can kind of go diagonal. Or in theory, we could just go cut out, boom, 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 boom. So let me know what you guys think about that. And I was thinking, you know, again, a lot of agriculture is going to be here. So possibly push that out to the barrier, come back, and kind of have our tree farm strewn within there instead of having it solely in these towers. So yeah, and then another thing that is, you know, a crazy realization is that I built so low. I mean, I wish I would have recognized that and built, you know, like up here, because there's so much space. You know, you really have a ton of space vertically. So, you know, it's insane. I mean, honestly, if this was here, you know, then there would be so much more to be able to do, because you go down levels. Whereas this is supposed to be sunny. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I may tear this place up once I'm done and, you know, keep this as the old town and then have a new town up here. We'll see. It depends on where this LP takes us. So yeah, I wanted to show you this real quick, just to show you that there is still a lot of building to do. And then also, one other thing, this mob farm is actually in a very good spot. The closer it is to the center point, the better, because that means that no matter where we are on the island, we're going to be within range. So I might want to figure out exactly where I want to place it. Maybe I have it straight above. Maybe I don't. I don't know. We'll see on that. I gotta come up with some designs for that. So yeah. So we've got a lot of room to build, and that's terrifying, especially jumping this way, right? There's no water to save me except for right there. I don't think I can make it. So what I'm gonna do, considering I've already died, I am gonna try to redeem myself. I will see you at the top. Oh. That's scary. Oh, you ever get that feeling like when you fall asleep and you're kind of sinking? Well, that's kind of what that is. Leave the bed. I don't know what kind of a glitch that is, but that is, that's kind of fun. So, I think I was dreaming about possibly falling off the building. And we're going to do it again. And this time we splash in our tub quite safely. Alright guys, so yeah, it's possible. And I was actually surprised because I didn't expect to not, or to be able to do it with just one deep. So, cool, cool, cool. Alright guys, so now after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out here for sure, get all the supplies ready, and we're going to learn how to make a shop. Alright guys, I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, and we are at spawn, so let's take a look around. Everything is as it was since last time, but let's take a look. We've got, I think I showed you the shop since the new update. Yeah, because the wood, the saplings are ridiculous, wherever they may be. Yeah, over there. Meh. That's expensive. Alright, so for anybody that wants to see, when you come into spawn, you go through this first portal. This brings you to the portal chamber. Right, we can get free flowers. Pretty. I'm going to do that when we come back. As you can see, my inventory is full of just random stuff. Alright, now, so to get to the new shop, you go to Market 2. And this is the reason why. Boof. So, when we come to Market 2, you see this little bricked-in wall. I chose this location because I think it's quite the prime location, especially for a little shop. As soon as you come out of the portal, what's the first thing you see? Granted, you have the big shop up there, but you see these shops right down here. So I picked this guy here, and what do we have? Coming soon! RanqeustLP's Building Emporium. And we've got a little stick area. Now, this is really just to help out. I spent 15,000 bucks to get the shop, and I will be darned if I do not make it. So if we look at my balance, I've got $81. Not so good. Yeah, so we need to make some money, and so I did ask for donations, and they will get credit on the channel. There's my channel. So for anybody that wants to help out, but do not feel like obligated to do it just because there's a sign there. And so here we go. So this is my private little space. I've decided to go with the stone brick and cobblestone design because I think they have some decent looks. And then once we get the chests and the wood and the pads in there, this won't look so grayscale. Right? You know, there's actually going to be some decent color here. So don't worry about, you know, everything being too dark. That's going to change very soon. And then I also went with these snow blocks down here because I think it adds a really nice little carpet here. You know, it's a bright section right down the middle. And so this is how it works. So let's, crap. I need to get to an ender chest. Alright, so I actually have the chests in my inventory the whole time. Alright, so now, if we throw down some chests, actually I don't want to do that. I do not. I'm going to eliminate this one. And I'm going to get some locked chests, actually, because I have a couple. Boosh, boosh. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so there are some basic chests located here, and I may have a double chest there. Why not? Can I go here? Yeah, I can. Cool. Alright. So, we've got our basic design here, and we're going to have two sets of single chests, right, side by side, with signs right above them. And the way this works is that you've got a chest here, then the sign has to be typed in a specific manner, and from there you can actually make a shop. So here's how we do it. Now, if we wanted to make, let's go back here, a bow shop, right? You place down here, you skip the top line, you put how many, oh no, I want to, 1. Then you go buy for the price of, we'll just say 10. I need a space. 10. And then bow. And I must have spelled it wrong. I don't have enough money? Dang it. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright, so I had to do some quick selling. So each one of these shop signs actually costs about $200 to place. So instead of doing bows here, I'm not going to do that because I don't think I can make my money back on bows right away. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Bones. So the bone itself is very, very nice. All right, people love them. They sell for a decent amount of money. So instead of me going around looking for, for bone deals, I'm going to place them up myself. All right, so if we take this bone here, or the sign, place it right here, right in the front. It's going to be our premier item. Again, we're going to try this again. Here, we're going to do a stack of 32. Is going to cost you people to buy. We'll say for 50. And then they can sell it to us for 20. Oop. That's 200, no. And then bone. Now you can choose to do the name of the item or the item ID number. So I'm going to say bone. Boom. And we have been charged 200 bucks. So anybody that wants, they can sell us the bones for 20 per half, which means 40 per stack. Or they can buy it from us for 50 per half stack. So which is about 100 per stack. So all you gotta do, go in here and then start filling her up. So instead of us having to try and look for deals, people will come to us. They will see, oh my goodness, that's a good deal on bones, and I think it's a fair price. So yeah, we'll put that there. We'll probably do our mob stuff. I will probably do our mob stuff all right here. So we've got bone meal, bones. We can do gunpowder. We can do the arrows, and we can do, rotten flesh, although I'm not sure if I'm going to sell the rotten flesh directly in shop. We'll see. Considering it's 200, it's rather expensive. So so yeah, so that is what we're going to do there. And so we should be able to make a good deal of money from this. All right, the other one, I'm going to do, so probably mobs here. I can do, there's more than 4 wood types, but I'll have one for cobblestone, I'll have one for woods, I'll have one for different tools and what have you, and just other materials. So, as we grow, this is going to fill out, and then we will be making lots and lots and lots of money. And then the benefit of that is once we make enough money here, what we can do is then we can expand, right? So hopefully nobody buys this shop, and then worst comes to worst, we could possibly do a swap, maybe. If someone were to buy this shop and I wanted to expand, because you can actually have 2 shops, or you can buy 2 plots in the regular market, and you can only have 1 plot in the royal market. So yeah, so this is where we're going to start, and everything is looking great. So I think this is going to do it for this episode. We've got a lot covered. We covered how to build a shop, what to do in there, how we're going to make our money. We covered the growth of our island, and how much we have to expand, where we can, where we can't. And so I hope you had a good time watching. But we're going to cut it here. If you did have a great time, please leave a like. It really helps my channel. And if you'd like to see more episodes, then hit the subscribe button. As soon as you do that, you will get all the latest episodes added right to my feed. So, or right to your feed, not my feed. I knew I added an episode. So by doing that, it really helps out. And we see you care. And then also, again, you can see me on Twitter for @RanqeustLP. And yeah, so all right, guys. So that's gonna do it for this episode. We will see you next time. Bye-bye, folks.